How's it going, everyone? Mask here, back with some Knights Chronicle. Now today, just an hour ago, some absolutely massive patch notes have been revealed. I know this is going to be one of the biggest updates to ever hit Knights Chronicle, so I'm super pumped to go over it. I haven't even taken a look at them yet. This is going to be for the first time with you all. Let's jump into it. Alright, so they told us there's an update delay. We don't need to check that out. We understand. This is one of the biggest patches they've ever put out. I'm just happy to see it coming. It's going to be a massive maintenance. So this is going to be kind of like a Cole's Notes, a little summary of what to expect here. We got 2 new heroes, Verndandy and Nikita, 10 normal costumes, and 3 special costumes. Gunslinging Girl Nikita Advent, single-player Advent Dungeon, so a brand new single-player Advent, which means one of these 2 new heroes is free-to-play accessible, which is awesome. Shining Badges, Costume Badge Dungeon. What? Added new costume item, badge, and had added enhance mons and enhance mon exchange system in the laboratory. Changes in boss dungeon and guild battle attack phase rules. That's actually great. Boss dungeon, I'd love to see an update to. Guild battle attack phase. Nobody's truly happy with that. New packages released. Special package, Rebecca. Enhanced package, badge package. Rebecca. Total growth package contents has been changed. 50 rainbow mons has been changed to 10 stamina potions and 10 dungeon tickets. Actual crystal value. I do like that. Rainbow mons were added new in-game events. Daily missions first week. Rune dungeon drop rate increase event. My favorite one in the whole game. 7-day login event. Costume update commemoration. Nikita Advent Dungeon stamina reduction. Verndandy, Rebecca, Rue, and Electra rate up bonus event. Rue and the new character, Rebecca, Electra, I'm not too on the board with anymore. UI improvements, hero skill improvements, hero summon changes, other improvements for game optimization. Woo! Let's go. That's not looking too bad at all. Let's pop back to all posts here. Skip back to the actual update details. Look at all this stuff. There is so much. CM Lena, you were literally typing up a storm. We got update details. September 6th, tomorrow. Honorable Heroes, the world of Knights Chronicle continues to expand further, and we have more in store for everyone. Meet new heroes, a new Advent Dungeon, and new content, hero costumes. We're also introducing the Badge Dungeon, where you can earn badges to personalize your hero costumes. In addition, as we promised via the developer notes, some UI/UX. Not quite sure what UX stands for. Let me know in the comments down below. It's probably just an abbreviation for something I've never put the pieces. User interface is UI. UX, I have a feeling they're the same thing, but like, what does the actual acronym stand for? Let me know, please. Improvements have been made for guild battle, boss battle, and other content. Beautiful. Make sure to check out the details that can be found below. And we have this interesting picture. These are the new characters. That's what this is. All screenshots are taken on a test server, blah, blah, blah. New heroes. We have an SSR water attribute attack type, the Punisher Verndandy. The Punisher Verndandy, a member of the Drayden Elites after being abandoned by her human parents. Her human parents. The Punisher Verndandy, I don't, the art in this game often quite confuses me. I'm just going to throw that out there. After being abandoned by her human parents, she was raised by the elf Helena and joined the Junta Drayden after being personally recruited by Amon. Despite her gender, she considers being feminine, weak, and prefers to don a more masculine attire. That explains my confusion. She despises all humans and doesn't associate with them, the sole exception being the other Drayden Elites, and even then she finds Morgan's affection for her irksome at best. She is infatuated with the Junta Drayden's doctrine and believes the world would be a better place for elves if there were fewer humans. Uh-oh. So, we have the Punisher Verndandy. Let's check her out. I feel there is something more behind all her anger against humans. I feel like Verndandy is sad and in pain. Being abandoned by her own parents must have drained all the good in her heart. I wish I can make her realize that not all humans are bad, that there are still humans who will understand and love her. I hope when she realizes that, it's not too late. There are so many humans, we have to reduce the number of humans. Okay. Someone really failed at typing that out. I'm just gonna... Oh well. Let's check out Verndandy's skills really quick. We got Cold Heart Leader skill based on the 6-star stat. Water allies attack increased by 40%. This is actually giving water a little bit of oomph. They've definitely needed some boost, that's for sure. Gouge, level 1. Inflicts damage equal to 100% of attack to one target with a 35% chance to inflict additional damage. So no crowd control at all on skill 1, but we got some additional damage happening. Cold Bullet. Inflicts penetration damage equal to 80% of attack to all enemies. All enemies, not bad. Increases caster's critical strike damage by 20% for 2 turns. And applies strike preparation for 2 turns that guarantees the next attack will be a critical strike. That's pretty cool. So skill 2 guarantees you're going to crit on the next attack, and it adds 20% crit strike damage, meaning death penalty inflicts damage equal to 300% of attack that ignores defense to one enemy. Guaranteed crit damage boost, 300% of attack ignores defense to one enemy. That is the setup for someone hitting like a bloody Mack truck. Inflicts damage equal to 300% of attack that ignores defense to one enemy. 60% chance to disable resolve for 2 turns. Disable resolve for 2 turns. You scale this up, it's probably near 100%. Inflicts damage equal to 300% of attack to the 2 enemies adjacent to the target if the attack kills the target. Holy shit. That is insane. And I haven't even read the passives yet. 60% chance to cast Revive unavailable for 2 turns upon landing a critical strike. Wow. Inflicts 30% additional damage when attacking enemies affected by Revive unavailable. 100% chance to apply strike preparation for 1 turn at the start of the wave that guarantees the next attack will be a critical strike. What? 50% chance to apply strike preparation when attacked. This is the crit damage king. It decreases damage taken away from enemies whose HP is 50% or higher by 20%. Decreases damage taken away. Decreases damage taken from enemies. Okay, yeah, so incoming damage. Whose HP is 50% or higher by 20%. Activates Resolve when the caster takes damage greater than their current HP. And restores HP by 50%. Yeah. Caster's turn comes more quickly when Resolve is activated. That's neat. That's a neat bonus. Increases caster's attack by 30% for 2 turns, once per battle. Resolve. Okay, so when Resolve pops, you get a 30% attack boost. So we have a nice Resolve. Resolve, a turn speed up when the Resolve happens. Other than that, Hellraiser, his level 60 passive actually isn't that much. You take 20% less damage from any enemy with HP 50% or higher, and then basically you get Resolve with a little bit of an attack speed and an attack boost when that Resolve pops. But Death Sight is pretty crazy with these crit strikes coming like mad. Death Penalty giving you that crit boost. But really, we're seeing the highest damage potential skill this game has yet to see on his her, probably said his a couple times, I apologize. On his, on her 3rd skill, Death Penalty. If you kill someone with this, 300% of attack, boom, you kill someone, you get to single target nuke 2 people beside them. That is actually out of this world. Ooh. With the crazy instant crit guaranteed, you could just go 100% crit damage. I have a 3 substat, triple substat crit damage rune. It's crit damage, and it's the crit damage rune set. I have 1 for slot 2 and 1 for slot 1. It is like waiting for this character. Dream come true. It's going to be critting like an absolute monster. And yeah, I can't wait to get on that. For Verndandy. Verndandy is looking really good. Let's keep going though. We got a couple more. We got a lot left to go actually. All right, we got Verndandy. She's a beast. Now we have Underworld Arms Dealer Nikita. I'm not going to speculate until I start reading the description down here. An arms dealer from the Underworld. She, we got it, loves weapons, collecting them, selling them, and using them. Despite her young age, she's skilled with swords, bows, guns, explosives, and so much more. She's famous in the Underworld for her skills, and people often come to her when they encounter broken or unfamiliar weapons. Of course, She's destroyed a forest or two with her experiments, and she refuses to ever read the manual before performing unsanctioned upgrades. But she doesn't realize those behaviors are in a way eccentric. Recently, she's been doing swift business with an unidentified organization that's buying up tons of weapons, but despite her suspicions, she's not about to investigate since the pay is good. Oops. Underworld arms dealer Nikita. And I gotta say, she's looking fine. That's a pretty good gun she's got there. We got, let's check her out. Nikita seems to be a genius when it comes to weapons. I wonder what brought her to the underworld. Also, her recent business with this unidentified organization sounds like a trouble to me. My gut feeling tells me that something bad is about to happen. Nikita. Oh yes, the smell of ammo and gunpowder makes the blood boil. I like it. I like her artwork. This is, let's check out Nikita's skills. Nikita is an Advent dungeon too, don't forget, so you're going to be seeing these live, and we're going to have an opportunity to get our hands on her. Charge, leader skill, based on a 6-star stat, increase fire/water allies multi-strike chance by 20%, so underwhelming. We have rapid aimed shot, inflict penetration damage equal to 100% of attack to one target, and increases the caster's attack by 10% for one turn. Stacks up to 3 times. Now that is pretty neat. A self-buffing 10% attack boost on your skill 1, so you're really going to benefit from multi-strikes, counter-strikes, just getting that. It's only a 1 turn too, so you would benefit a lot from Counter-Strike or anything that lets you stack this up constantly. You're getting that 10% attack boost more and more and more. Rival Shot, level 1, 2nd skill. Inflicts damage equal to 120% of attack to a target and 2 adjacent enemies, so it's a cleave. Increases the caster's attack by 10% for 1 turn, stacks up to 3 times. So this is that 10% attack buff stacking. I'm speculating that when you max these skills out, this is a 2-turn buff, so it really makes it more effective too. Shock and Awe, inflict damage equal to 180% of attack to a target and 2 adjacent enemies, 15% chance to stun attack type enemies for 1 turn, and 35% chance to have the same effect on hybrid type enemies. 180% attack to a target and 2 adjacent enemies, so it's a cleave, 15% chance to stun attack type enemies for 1 turn, 35% chance to have the same effect on hybrid type. Now, I'm not sure if this 35% chance only activates if this 15% chance goes off. When they go same effect to me says this doesn't activate unless you actually get the stun on the attack type. But that could just be just as well awkward writing and reading. You could simply have a 35% chance to stun hybrid type, a 15 to stun attack. Meh. So far, skill-wise, fairly underwhelming actually. Nothing that just sticks out as like, this is going to be meta-defining. Overdrive, 50% additional damage upon multi-strike. Fantastic. 80% chance to apply Adrenaline for 5 turns at the start of the wave. Adrenaline increases attack speed. Ally and enemy's turns are counted towards the effect duration. Interesting. What? I guess it's not going to last too long because you'd only really get 1 boost off it then. 5 turns. Ally and enemy's turns are counted towards the effect duration. 50% additional damage upon multi-strike, though. That's awesome. And she's going to be getting this 10% attack stacking when she's doing that as well. Activates Resolve when caster takes damage more than their current HP. 30% Resolve is activated, and you get and then she gets a bonus Adrenaline for 5 turns after resolving as well. So it's similar to the other hero, but not quite as. The other hero just says his turn comes quicker. Don't forget though that if your Adrenaline pops when there are not many people left in the battle, like we're down to a 1-on-1 in Adrenaline pops, she's getting like 3 turn bonus from that Adrenaline. That's something to keep in mind. The more people that are left, the least effective this Adrenaline is, but that still has some pretty good potential when being activated by this Resolve closer to the end of the duel when there are less people on the field. So we got her turn coming faster. Just the skill set seems a little underwhelming to me. This attack boost stacks up to 3 times, mixed with skill 2. I have a feeling that these aren't going to be too viable until you actually get them lasting for 2 turns, and they'll start to stack up. And even then, this cleave here is underwhelming. This is a very non-reliable stun chance. There's not a whole lot in this kit here that I'm jumping on in being meta-defining at all. She's actually feels like, to me at first glance, she is an Advent hero, don't forget, so we can max these out. So with heavy investment into this Advent, she could be I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, I'd really like to max these things out, but I don't want to whale this. It's like, it's an advent. You don't have to. So getting these skills all maxed out, this character could look a lot better. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll take a look at her again when I can see the scaling of her skills. Jump back into those patch notes. I know there is quite a lot to go still. We got the Punisher, Verndandy. We got Nikita. New Advent Dungeon, Nikita, the gunslinging girl. All right. No real reason to go over it. We have the hero costume system. New content hero costume has been added to make your heroes more special. There's going to be a costumes tab in the cash shop, which scares me. Costumes fundamentally change the appearance of a hero. Some skill effects are also changed according to the costume's theme. Then there are some costumes that will raise the stats of the hero as well. Each costume contains socket grooves where you can equip badges. Up to 3 badges can be equipped in the costume. This looks like cool. Mina, delinquent Mina. 3 badges can be equipped to the costume, and when the badge is worn, additional effects of the badge will be added to the costume. Customize your heroes to become more powerful and to one that matches your personality. So you have badges, you have attack increase, attack speed, defense, HP. That's neat. So basically they're like more rune slots. It doesn't look like we actually have to upgrade the badges though, which is nice. Special costumes have the effect to change the hero's skill, leader passive or active skills, as well as the basic effects of a normal costume. Wow. So skill effect inflicts damage equal to a blank of attack to 3 targets, chance to decrease the recovery amount for 3 turns, chance to silence the target for 2 turns if the target is cursed. Changes to decrease the target's recovery amount for 3 by blank for 3 turns, chance to silence the target for 2 turns if they have any debuffs. Any debuffs. That's totally just an upgrade. Wow. For more details about each costume, check out the Novice Knight's Guide, Costume and Badges, and Costume Codex below. I think I will split that up. This video is already going to get very long from this patch notes. We have the new special dungeon, Shining Badges, Costume Badge Dungeon. New special dungeon, Shining Badges, Costume Badge Dungeon has been added. You can obtain badges to equip on your costumes in the Costume Badge Dungeon. So, Shining Badges. It's literally just a growth dungeon. We're going to have to be grinding the absolute crap out of that while it's here, which is sad because the rune dungeon is half off, or is pumping out extra runes, and I'd much rather be doing that. Oh, I'm gonna be torn. New enhanced monster added, Enhancemon. A new monster, Enhancemon, has been added to help enhance heroes. Enhancemons consist of 4, 5, and 6 star, rare, super rare, and SSR ranks, and can be used to enhance heroes. Purple stars, nice! The trade Enhancemon have also been added in the town, laboratory, get materials, and trade for Enhancemons. You can earn Enhancemons using Enhancemon Exchange in the laboratory by trading with Advent Essence and a new material called Advent Fragment, which can be acquired while clearing Advent dungeons. Fantastic, because I have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of Advent Essence extra. The Advent Fragment has a drop limit per day. If you receive the maximum drop per day, the Advent Fragment will not be dropped anymore when clearing Advent dungeons. You can obtain more Advent Fragments the next day. So, hard, max quantity per day, 20 times, 20 times, 15 times, 6 times. That's a little weird that the hardest one is only going to drop 6 times. Wait, what? I'll have to look into that. Guild Battle Rule improvement, fantastic. Guild Battle attack phase progress time, individual combat time, and individual combat maximum turn count has been increased. We're getting 15 minutes combat time, which is fantastic. The tank stall methods won't work as well now. Attack phase time, 8 hours instead of 4 hours, allowing us actually to have more efficient attack phases. Individual combat max turn limit is now at 150 as well. People were just running triple tank, double revive healer comps, and it was so hard to kill them in the time allotted that they were just getting automatic 1 or 2 star wins because of the turn limit. Still, you can't beat them in 30 turns, so it's almost impossible to 3-star them, which is annoying. The rule in the boss dungeon, concentration after the gauge is filled, will be changed. When concentration occurs, skill cooldowns are reset, and the function name has been changed to skill cooldown reset. The bonus points feature has been removed to provide additional points when entering concentration. Okay. So maybe you don't actually spam click concentration now. That's interesting. Boss dungeon daily entries have been improved as follows. Boss dungeon daily entry, old 3, new 1. So they nerfed the entries down to 1. I guess that's because people weren't doing it, and maybe if they increase the rewards for one entry, you're more inclined to just get in there and do it once every day. UI/UX improvements. A new beginner's guide button has been added in the main lobby screen to make it easier to browse the novice guides posted in the official community. Beginner's guide button will be disabled when you reach account rank 80. Thank you. Change the background color of Advent heroes' portraits to better distinguish them from other heroes. I actually very much appreciate that. That is such a good update. Now just let me search and sort my hero box. Please give me some sort functions. Give me a tab that says, maybe they did, grade. Maybe I can click this button in here and they've given me a tab that says Advent hero. Please. Added the function to view the material hero list when enhancing heroes. Material hero list. You can use 6-star Advent heroes and enhance spawn to enhance heroes. Advent heroes can be acquired from the Advent dungeons. Any more visibility on my Advent heroes in my inventory will be fantastic and very much appreciated. Added indicators to show the recommended heroes in the arena's team editing screen to better check the rotation of the recommended heroes for that week. That is fantastic as well. It's been very awkward to go in, look at the list, try to memorize everyone on the list, go back, try to set up a arena team where you're actually going to get boosts, because I always try to make my arena team with as many of those boosted people as possible. Rewards list from the secret shop has been reorganized so that duplicate rewards are not listed more than once. Change the icons of the rewards in Lucky Roulette as locked icons after using all spins. Okay. Instead of showing you this weird, this is what you could get if you spinned against. Like it's just weird. When applying for a guild, the list will no longer contain guilds that have reached the max number of members, and also a refresh button has been added. Okay, cool. Guild applicants can now view more information such as skills, announcements, and guild war rating when viewing a specific guild. Beginner guilds will be removed from the game, and guild application and guild creation will be available on rank 7. Interesting. I like that. Guild skill information list has been moved from the guild lobby screen, making it easier to view and manage. Guild announcement has been added to the guild lobby, making it easier to view and manage. Guild war, guild shop button has been added to the guild lobby, making it easier to access. So some UI improvements to guilds in general. The ability to manage guild members has been added to the members list to make it easier for guild leaders to manage the guild members. Activity status tab has been added for guild members to view the daily participation status of each member within the guild. Fantastic. Know who's doing what and gives you better idea on any moves you might want to have to make. Guild battle tab has been added to make it easier to access guild content such as guild dungeon and guild war. Hero changes. Nyx leader skill has been upgraded to match the Drayden Elites. Change increases Dark Allies attack by 40%. Now I wish I had Nyx. That is huge. Woo! Blessed Faith Demos. Hit it. Nyx is the only character in the game I don't have right now. Blessed Faith Demos. Demos. Hidden Darkness level 60 passive. Passive effect. Resurrection has been adjusted to not apply to allies that have the revive unavailable status. I like that. Klutzy Waitress, going to be the same thing, obviously. Revive unavailable status. Level 60 passive. The Wings of Hope Sid. The movement speed of the projectile bird has been increased to be 1.5 times faster. This improvement is to make battles faster when using Sid. Okay, I can appreciate that. Hero summon changes. Some heroes that were available in the summon rate-up events have been added in the regular summon banner. Also added in the hero ticket that has been acquired after the update. In the hero ticket? Nice! Hero list: Morgan, Claude, Edwin, Jacqueline, Amon, Nyx, Isabel, and Cynthia. Nyx and Cynthia, actually, I do not own, so I'll have to pick one of them up with that ticket. By the sounds of it, it's going to be Nyx. Other fixes and improvements. You can now enter the guild main lobby by tapping the Go Now button on the guild battle related achievements list. An issue where the users were able to access the boss battle page through achievements list, even though they did not meet the requirements, has been improved. Graphics quality has been upgraded when graphics is set to medium in game settings. Fixed an issue with continuous attack and counterattacking when in multiplayer Advent dungeons. We hope you enjoyed this new update. Thanks all for now. See you again soon, fellow heroes, and stay excited. DM Lena. That was nuts. That is crazy. There is so much. Normally these patches bring us 2 new heroes and I'm happy. We got costume, we got badges, we got new heroes, we got new dungeons, we got a new Advent dungeon, we got badges, we got costumes. Ruined dungeons half off. Did I say badges and costumes? Stay tuned, guys. This is gonna be a doozy. There is so many updates. There are so many updates coming. And that's it. I'm only going to go through this note now. I'm going to probably make a whole other video where I take a look in depth closer at the badges and costumes coming out, because there's a lot of them. And I'd really like to hone in on the changes that each individual one's going to make. So thanks for checking this video out. Make sure you guys grab my Facebook or my Twitter from the description down below. Follow me on social media. I have my official Twitch streaming schedule posted up on my Twitter, Facebook, and Discord now. Make sure to check out Discord as well. It's discord.gg/MasKTV. I'd love to catch any of you guys live when I'm live on Twitch, where I can talk to you, answer any questions you have. Honestly, streaming is just so much fun. I love doing it. And that's it for today. Until next time, smash that subscribe button and stay classy.